Hi everybody, welcome to Brew Nation Canada. I am Anthony.
And I'm Mark.
And this is Season 2, Episode
11.
And we are back in Kingston, Ontario.
Kingston, Ontario. It's just up the street.
Around the corner.
Yep. So, let's get on with it. Roll it.
Alright, so we, as mentioned earlier, we're back in Kingston, Ontario, and we were at the Kingstown Beer Company.
Yes, and today we have this nice peanut butter porter.
The Peanut Butter Porter.
Peanut butter porter. So it has a alcohol of 5.9 and an IBU of 30.
Now, we actually have done a peanut butter stout just recently.
Mm-hmm.
And we're now on to the porters. As we remember, porters are kind of like the great granddaddies of stouts, a little bit older in generation. And this one is a little bit unique, of course, because it's a peanut butter. So it's the first peanut butter porter I think we've ever had.
And right off the bat, the aroma, a nice peanut butter, almost like a dark chocolate. Actually, if I was to compare it to anything, it'd almost smell like a coffee crisp.
It smells exactly like a coffee crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like very slight coffee, kind of like dark chocolates, and like fresh peanut butter. It's quite amazing. Yeah.
How do you like coffee?
I love my coffee crisp.
So anyways.
Good thing I found that. I knew you were going on that one.
So you do get the a nice, almost like a dark chocolate taste to it. I wouldn't say that the peanut butter is as strong as the chocolate. I get more of a dark chocolate taste more than a peanut butter taste. You do taste the peanut butter near the end. I think it's more in your aftertaste than right up front.
I find that, for me, the coffee stands out. But unlike most stouts or porters that are very actually sharp in their coffee, kind of like that espresso-y taste to it, this is very subdued. It's actually quite nice. It's very smooth. The chocolate, even though it tastes a little bit more on that dark chocolate end, it also is quite smooth and it blends really, really well with the coffee. The peanut butter, you're right, off that first sip, you're drawing it in, you don't taste the peanut butter right away, but it's there. And so when you have it kind of let it linger in your mouth and after you're done swallowing, it's really nice, and I find that, unlike some of the ones that we've had in the past, this is really fresh peanut butter. Like, I find this
it
is
has
like
a
the natural, genuine peanut butter taste
to this.
Yeah.
Where I know with the last one, it had more of a almost like a chemical aftertaste to it, almost like I hate to say it, like a cheap cereal taste to it, but this to me, it does have a good, crisp, natural taste to it. The only thing I find with it is, I find it in body it's a little light. It's almost like more on the watery side of a body to it.
It's lighter than you would expect.
Yeah.
However, I find it more than makes up for it in the actual flavor itself is very smooth and very creamy. When you actually get to that peanut butter body, that creaminess of the peanut butter is there. To me, I find it's a good balance because I think with the lighter body, I would end up drinking more of this than I would with a heavier body myself.
So I guess it comes down to how you want to approach this beer. If you're looking for a beer that is like a conversation beer where you're sitting back and slowly sipping and enjoying your surroundings, I'd say this is more of a, you probably drink them more often. It's still a social beer, but I think you'd find yourself going through a lot more, like drinking a lot more than you would.
Yeah, because of the lighter body. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So thicker bodies of the sipping beers, you have a tendency to sit back and talk, and like you said, this one, it's a very social beer. It goes down very smooth, actually almost a little too easily sometimes.
Well, I know, I'm like, I find myself, like the flavor is just amazing to me. Like I just find that it's one of those flavors that you just want to keep drinking and drinking and drinking. I almost have this issue even with Caesars, like with tomato juice. I find when I go to drink one of them, it's like gone within like 30 seconds, you know.
It's really funny because you know what? So as a bartender, I could never get into Caesars. My whole life, I couldn't get into Caesars. So to me, it was like the peanut butter cup that went wrong. So it's really funny that you bring that up because like the peanut butter chocolate kind of mix
it's like even when you're eating a chocolate, right? It's like, oh, God.
I feel like when Caesars happened, someone's walking along with a bowl of clams or something. The other person's walking along with this tomato juice. They smash each other. It's like, whoa, good, you got clam juice in my tomatoes. This isn't bad. So, yeah. But you know what? This is a wonderful flavor. Really, really wonderful mix.
So overall, what would you give this?
This is a rating out of 5.
Yep.
This is a porter, of course. Peanut butter porter. I gotta give it a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Yep. I can't find anything wrong with this. Like it truly is very, very smooth, very refreshing, and everything about it just makes me want to have more.
See, and with me, I'm gonna go a little more personal on it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Now, my 0.5 is just a personal preference. I enjoy.
You want the body.
I like more of a body when it comes to a porter or stout. I like something that just has a little bit more substance to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
The flavor overall, like it's like bang on. Like so far we had that was it the root beer ale?
That's right.
From them. They're right on the money for the flavor. I think they're right on the money again for the flavor.
They've done it again, yeah.
But personal preference, a little bit thicker in body, and it would be right up my alley. It is a great drinking beer. It might go down a little too smooth.
One of the things I have to say, no, just because we're talking about personal preferences, and I know we're kind of wrapping things up, I have to say, you know me, I'm not a huge fan of carbonation.
No.
And this, I find, is the perfect amount of carbonation.
Yeah.
It is a little lower on the carbonation, but I find because of everything that's going on inside, it blends really, really nice.
Well, I noticed on their description here, they did say something about the carbonation on it. Yeah. It has a medium level of carbonation, and you don't notice that.
No,
like,
not at all.
I think they did an excellent job.
Everything goes well together. Yep. Yeah, that's perfect. So, if you're in the Kingston area, please make sure to stop by and say hi to our friends at the Kingstown Beer Company.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll have a chance to pick up some of this peanut butter porter.
Yeah.
Before they move on to something else, and I really hope that this
is. It's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope that this is something that they keep as a regular on the tap or bring back regularly.
I think
because
they'll do
this
well
is
with this
really
one.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, excellent.
All right.
All right. Well, as always, a cheers to all of you, our friends.
Cheers.
And cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers.
Mm.